welcome back to Sola's Friday show.
是不是
You're getting more ambitious with it now. I like it. He seems to enjoy it more than we do now.
I found some interesting statistics.
Okay.
So,
About?
not getting married.
Ah, okay.
You know?
What is it?
Some company surveyed young men and women that they would like to marry or not.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, it ended up 30% of people said they don't want to marry.
That's
And then
it's pretty high.
Yeah, first reason, both men and women choose that they want to spend more time freely on themselves.
Okay.
And the second reason, for men, financial burden.
Yeah.
And the woman for that is that they might not spend their own time for themselves.
They want to invest more on themselves.
I thought it's quite interesting
Okay.
because I see a lot more friends told me that like I don't want to marry.
My best friends back home, out of 5 of them, only 1 is married and has a kid. The rest of them are either dating or single.
But they will marry though, right?
Yeah, they want to marry.
All of them?
Yeah.
I think, to be honest, for me, is marriage is the thing that I want to experience and go through it because the things that you're gonna regret when you die. I used to read that type of book a lot when I was young. So I feel like, okay, there's so many people talk about I should have married, right? That implies that there is something that you can experience from marriage.
Yeah.
Then there's probably something that I can learn. So that's why I think, oh, if I have a chance, I want to marry.
I mean, of course, I respect the fact that people have their own right to choose if they want to get married or not. But
Yeah.
to me, honestly and genuinely, I feel like it's a tragedy that people don't want to get married
Why?
at all. I feel like if there's any human responsibility that we have, is to start a family. You don't have to be married early or at 30. You can wait until 40 or 50. Some people do that, right? But I don't think people should completely dismiss marriage for their entire life. So do you think this is like a trend? Or what?
I think it's a trend
Like-
as long as it's increasing.
Do you think it's in Korea or do you think it's worldwide?
I think it's worldwide.
Yeah.
Worldwide?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I feel like marriage has been considered something that's glorified and yeah. So I think it was a big pressure, and I think like these days young people are getting tired of that. As long as when they want to get married, they want to really make sure that they're gonna be living a happier life by this. I think it's a very obvious and common thing to hear, like in Korea, marriage is too much of a family affair. So because of pressure, people want to avoid marriage, right? It's nothing new, right? But I still think that even if we don't have family pressure, I think like people should go for not getting married if that's what they want.
That's what I'm genuinely curious about. Let's say if really those family pressures were gone, right? Let's say
there
social
wasn't.
pressure gone. Whatever the pressure is,
Okay.
if it's all eliminated, would people still choose not to get married, do you think? Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Maybe freedom?
It's not that I believe that all the people would think like that, but I feel like there are gonna be people who think like that because they should be able to choose their lifestyle, right? So to me, marriage is not a question of morality. This is not a moral issue. So I don't agree with any statement that marriage is morally right.
Okay.
But I think that marriage is just a matter of choice. So
Right. Okay.
that's why when there's 20 or 30, 40% of people who don't want to get married, they might just want to simply dating, right? Or not even date. Whatever is okay.
But here's what scares me. So now there's a world, let's call it a world trend of people not getting married. Fine. That's fine. Then what's next? We have to think ahead a little bit, right? Then there's going to be a trend of not dating. And then what are going to be the consequences of this? And what I would like to use as a perfect example is Japan, by the way. So if you're aware of anything that's happening there, there's a really huge problem of people just not dating and loneliness. I was hoping people would observe this behavior, what's happening there, and then maybe we can prevent that from happening here or anywhere else in the world, right? And that's what scares me. is that people are gonna become just more and more and more isolated from just dating at all.
I think we should be a little bit take care of why they think they don't want to marry. And of course, it's other social responsibility is important. There's some reason why people say that.
Yeah, in Korea we have this norm that marriage should be like this, dating too. Dating should be like this. It makes people exhausted really quick.
I like what you said last video. It's not that dating is exhausting. It was that the standards that are exhausting about dating. And I think it's something that's similar here too.
Yeah.
Right? So I hope that if there's people that generally don't want to get married, just they really don't want to get married at all, they want to be single, that's fine. But it's a tragedy to me then if people don't want to get married because it's so exhausting of the standards that they have to follow that was created by, let's say, by society.
It's not that I don't like marriage being glorified. I'd like to see some good parts too. But because I know that that's the exact same thing that's giving pressure to people, the family pressure and everything. It's just that I cannot let this happen. And I would just like stand for people who would wanna choose their own lifestyle.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
So I genuinely curious what other people think.
I'm so curious too.
about it, and I really would
yeah.
like to know. So if you have any idea, yeah, please leave a comments about this topic. Yeah.
So thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah. See you next Friday.
Bye.
Jack Frost nipping at your nose.